Yo, this is MattV2099. This is a video on 922R compliance, and specifically for the AK variant or AK-47, AKM, AK platform. I'm making this video to answer my own question, as it's been a couple years since I assembled an AK from parts or converted a Saiga rifle. And I am not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. This video is for entertainment. So, what is 922R? 922R has to do with assembling a rifle that has been banned from importation. About 89 or 90, your traditional AK style rifle was banned from importation into America. Okay, so this is your traditional Russian AK. Now, if this was 100% Russian made after 1990, it would be banned from being imported. Now, to get around that, there are some Russian parts and some American parts. So this is an arsenal, which means they got the receiver, the barrel, bolt carrier, bolt, gas piston, and then basically dressed it up with American parts to make it legal. Now this is a 100% manufactured in Russia and imported Russian rifle. And this is in a configuration that is legal to import. Now, if you want to convert this rifle to something like this. Now this is a Saiga 12 converted by myself. It looked a lot like the previous rifle I just showed you, but the rifle was basically taken apart and then a bunch of American parts were installed to make it legal. So I basically wasn't remanufacturing or reassembling a banned rifle. Okay, so the AK is made with 16 parts. That parts list is not exhaustive, meaning if you take these 16 parts and put them together, you won't have a functioning rifle. There's other parts that are just not even looked at when you're dealing with 922R. These are the 16 parts that matter. I'll go through them one at a time. Okay, so most importantly, you have your receiver. That's the stamped metal receiver on a traditional AK style. That's one of your parts. That's the actual firearm, is this here. Then you have your rear trunnion. That's this thing here. That's one of the parts. And your barrel. So this is 3 parts right here. And then this is 2 parts. Your bolt carrier and gas piston. And then this is your bolt. That's another part. Basically, that's what everybody starts with. If you just start from there and then make everything else American, you'll be 922R compliant. But some people want to purposely use some foreign parts or whatever, so that's when it matters, when you have to actually count and think about what you're doing. So let's continue to go through the parts. This is your stock. Your pistol grip. Your front forend here, that's a part. Both these together make one part. Muzzle device. Your fire control group has 3 parts in it. Your trigger, your disconnect or sear, and your hammer. These are all American. And then your magazine has 3 parts. Your magazine body. I'm just using this tiny crappy one just so it fits on camera. Your magazine body, your floor plate, it's a crappy one, and your follower. This is inside the magazine. It pushes the bullets up, and there's a spring that goes there. So that's the 16 parts that make up the AK. Other rifles may be different. I believe there's 20 total parts on some rifles, but the AK has 16 parts. 922R says at least 6 or more of these parts have to be American made. So it's pretty easy if you just start with the basics. Receiver, barrel, trunnion, bolt carrier, gas piston, and bolt. Pretty much all AK builds, these are going to be foreign. That's just in general. I mean, you'd have to go out of your way to make them not foreign. So this is what's left. These are all American made. And so 6 of these have to be American in order for the gun to be 922R compliant. So for instance, if I wanted to put a foreign stock, I'd still have the rest of these as American or something like that, or a foreign grip, you know. So that's my 922R video. Thank you for watching.